Welcome to another Mathematic episode where today I'll show you how to use the quadratic equation, which is this. So basically this equation is used to find roots and solve quadratic equations. Let's say you hate factoring, you could always use this. It's very useful for quadratic equations that can't be factored. The last thing I want to make sure is that you always want to place your quadratic equation in this standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. So let's go through one problem right now. Let's go through this problem step by step. I listed those steps on the side right here. Step 1. Put the equation into standard form first. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. You want this equation to equal 0 to begin with, and you can easily do that by just getting rid of this 5 by subtracting 5 on both sides. Let's just multitask and put this into standard form right away. Let's put my ax squared term first, which is this 3x squared, positive 3x squared, followed by my bx, my 9x, so that's a positive 9x, followed by my c term, which is minus 5 equals 0. When you have that in standard form, then you have your a, b, and c's, which are going to be used to plug it into this main equation right here. Let's just list that at the bottom. A equals 3, b equals 9, and c equals negative 5. Second step, replace the variables with parentheses in the main equation and then plug in your a, b, and c. This will be a foolproof method. You just gotta trust me. And all you have to do is anytime that you see a variable in the main equation, leave them with an open set of parentheses. Don't worry about plugging in the numbers. Just set it up first. Prep work, kind of like a chef. You want to prep up all the ingredients before you actually start cooking. All over, sorry about that really crooked line, 2 parentheses. Now that you have that set up, all you have to worry about is plugging in the numbers. So this first one is a b, so that's a 9, followed by another b, which is another 9, followed by ac, which is 3 and negative 5, and followed by the bottom one, 2a, so this is a 3. Step 3, simplify and calculate. Just simplify each part of this quadratic equation, and there's 3 parts. The first part's easy, it just says negative 9, so that's just going to be negative 9. Plus and minus I'll talk about in a second, so just write that for now. The square root. And if you compute all of this part right here, 9 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 5, should get 141 all over 2 times 3, which is 6. Now that you have that, this plus or minus just means that you have 2 parts of your answer. The first one is going to be negative 9 plus the square root of 141 divided by 6, and if you compute that on your calculator, you should approximately get 0.48. And the second part, the minus, negative 9 minus square root of 141 divided by 6, and that is approximately negative 3.48. Those are your answers for x. Let's go try the equation on another problem. Let's solve this one the same exact way. Step 1, we'll go through this a little faster since you had one example already. Put this to equal 0 and put it in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. You can easily do that by adding another 5x to both sides. And as I said earlier, put it into standard form right away. So ax squared is negative 3x squared, put that first, followed by your bx term, which is 5x, followed by your c term, which is 7, equals, these cancel out to 0. Once you have that, let's list out your a, which is negative 3, your b, which is 5, and your c, which equals 7. Step 2, moving on. You gotta just trust me on this. This is gonna be the easiest way to do this, and it's annoying at first, but it's a foolproof method if you just follow these instructions. So anytime you see a variable into the main equation, just put open sets of parentheses first. Set it up, do the prep work, and then it should be an easy problem. All over to parentheses. Sorry about my handwriting, it's kind of crooked, but you can read it. So now let's put in our A, B, and C. My first B is a 5, followed by another 5, followed by an AC, which is -3, and a 7. And you're going to follow that up with another A, -3 at the bottom. Once you have that all set up, just clean it up, do some simplifying. -5 is just a -5, plus minus square root. If you compute all of this part in the inside, you should get 109 all over 2 times -3, which is -6. Once you have this, all you have to do is split up the plus and minus into 2 pieces. One will be -5 plus square root of 109 divided by -6, and that is approximately 0.91. One of your answers, and the other one is -5 minus square root of 109 divided by -6, and that, when you round it, is approximately 2.57. Alright, try this one problem on your own. Hopefully you know what the quadratic equation is, and if not, you can just refer back to the other slide. And trust me, your teacher is going to make you memorize it anyways. So when you are done trying out this problem, unpause the video for the answer. Here is the answer for the problem I wanted you to try out. Sometimes if you see the answers at the end, you won't even get decimals, you'll get full answers. So like I said earlier, if you are a person who does not like factoring, then this is a method for you to get your roots to solve for your variable when you are solving quadratic equations. First step, step 1, put it in standard form. That way you get your A, your B, and your C. Then, again, I'm going to mention it one last time. Put open sets of parentheses first, and then plug in your numbers. Once you get that, all you have to do is clean it up. And the plus minus just means you're going to split up your answers into 2 pieces. One for the plus, and one for the minus. Hopefully that made sense. If not, I tried. Sorry about my handwriting. A lot of it looks crooked, especially my lines. And if you like this video, throw me a like, a subscribe, thumbs up. If you need help with any other work, let me know and I will make that video. Anyways, I will see you on the next episode. Peace.